Hello, I'm here to discuss on how to assemble and disassemble a computer unit. So before we start, we need to take inventory of your parts. So these are the following components. Number one, we need a case, motherboard, processor, heatsink, and CPU file. And the second step is make space and make time. So third step is you need to prepare our CPU cabinet and remove the case cover from the CPU cabinet. The fourth step, we need to install the motherboard and install the processor or the CPU. Use the unlocking mechanism. This is the fifth step. Carefully line up the pins and place the chip in its socket. Lower the level to lock the CPU into place. And the next step is we need to install the CPU heatsink. We need to attach the clip that holds the heatsink in place, keeping in mind that it may require a fair amount of force. Plug the CPU fans power connector into the power connector on the motherboard. So next step, we need to install RAM memory. Unlock the two tabs from both ends of the RAM slot. To install the RAM, insert them into the proper sockets and push down firmly but evenly until the clips on both sides of the socket pop into place. Next, install the power supply unit or the SMPS. Place the SMPS inside the CPU cabinet in the proper position. Final step to install SMPS. You need to tighten the screw to secure the SMPS to the case. Next is to install HDD. Place the HDD inside the bay properly and tighten the screw. The next step, to install CD or the DVD. Place the CD or DVD inside the CPU cabinet to align with the 5.25-inch bay. And you need to tighten all the screws to hold firmly. Next, install the expansion cards. Expansion cards can help to increase the functionality of your computer. Next step is install SYS or rear cooling fan. You need to find a location where you can place it. Generally, rear cooling fan can place below the SMPS. The next one is bus cable connections. This is prime connection, helps to share information or data between storage device and motherboard. Power cable connection. This one is final step of assembling CPU. The 20 to 24 pins ATX power connector cable coming from SMPS needs to connect here. Front panel connector connection. Use your motherboard user manual and find the description of front panel connectors. First, attach each of the tiny leads from the power and reset switches. After that, the hard disk activity lights, the PC speaker, and any front panel USB to the corresponding pin on your motherboard. And finally, connects power to the various parts of your computer. You have to connect the power cable with the CPU case, monitor, speaker, and